Okay, so this is the start of how to make a stir fry. First things first, measure out 4 cups of water, 2 cups of rice. Then get your seasoning ready, how you like to season your rice. Personally, I like to use soy sauce and a generous amount of salt. So, that is step number 1. Make sure you wait for the water to boil first. Step 2. Your water is boiling. Dump in the rice. Make sure to be quick. You don't want it to stick. Then, put in a generous amount of salt. Also, butter can be added at your leisure. Then, for flair, a dip of soy sauce. Now, mix this around. You want the water to become brown, because the soy sauce needs to be mixed into the flavor. Not brown enough. Just a little bit more. There you go. And for good measure, 1 moment. For good measure, you put in some parsley flakes. Make sure to stir those in too. So, after you have set your rice on a timer, and it's nice and simmering, get your selection of veggies. This can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be. I have personally chosen to keep it simple. Some sliced carrots. You can slice these yourself if you're inclined. You also want some green beans, green peppers, and broccoli. Remember to chop them accordingly. Now, you can do your meat. You can do your stir-fry meatless if you wanted to. That's a vegetarian or a vegan option. But personally, I choose meat. Choose the cut of meat and the type of meat you like best, and make sure you proportion it out to how much you're cooking. Okay, now personally, I like to pan fry my meat. You can choose whatever method you enjoy for your meat. But now that I have cut up my meat, I've put the dishes where they need to be, washed off my hands. Now, I can take this off the burner and put this on. And I can continue the process of starting to stir fry it. It should get done at about the same time as the meat. And what I do is if the meat gets done before the stir fry, I put the meat after draining the juices on top of the rice. Extra flavor. Okay, everyone. Now, depending on the vegetables you're using, you're going to want to adjust your timing. Because what I did, these were all mostly hard veggies. And the meat, what I did is I cooked them on the same rating. But you're going to have to mix up your tiding.
Tiding?
You're going to have to mix up your timing if you want to include soft vegetables or a bigger variety.
Make that tiding.
I said tiny. Timing. Damn it. Shit.
Hi. Welcome back to Bacon Bacon. Hey!
Anyways.
Promoting my channel like always.
That's what I mean. If you use different vegetables, you're going to have to adjust your timing. And I like to pan fry my meat. However, you can season yours however you like. Now, it's almost done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the juices from the meat. And I'm going to mix it into the rice. Then, when these are done, we're going to use these in our rice wraps. Some of you should know what these are. You put these in water, and they get soft. Then, you simply use them like a burrito wrap. And that is how you make a stir fry.